So the question is, how do you go from a tropical island paradise in Panama on a 3.5-week vacation to Norway, Sweden, and Denmark? In this video, I will show you what I'm packing in my Tortuga Setout backpack. Here's my luggage for 3.5 weeks of travel to Europe. And I'm not bringing the dog, don't worry. As you can see, the Setout is on the left here. And this is the size. It is 45 liters. It's a beautiful bag. I just love it. The minute I got it, I thought, this is going to be great. In addition to the Setout, I am also taking a backpack. It's actually a convertible backpack made by Pacsafe. It is the Cityscape CX bag. Most of these videos, people will show you what they're going to put in there, So I decided to start in reverse and show you what the bag looks like full. This is at its maximum capacity. And as you can see, I have the water bottle on the side. It's absolutely full. And this is the front. It has a zipper pocket here. You can put random items in there. It goes actually just to here. It doesn't go all the way down, but it's a really nice feature. In addition, there's a part on the top that you can open and you can put various papers and all kinds of stuff. This is for keys, I guess, but I feel like pretty soon the kids will all be saying, "What are keys? I don't understand." And it will be like something that we used to do, but pretty soon keys will be obsolete. So the back of the bag is pretty cool too, because it has these wonderful straps. These are like sturdy. When you put the bag on, it's so comfortable. I don't feel like I'm stressed in the shoulder, which is nice. And they are removable. So down here there's a clip. You can unclip it, and then these go right into the back pocket over here. Right? So they just slip right in here, which is great. And finally, Design Award bonus here, we have these pockets on the side, which are detachable. So when TSA says, "Excuse me, ma'am, I don't think that this is really going to fit in the overhead compartment and you're going to need to check this," you're going to say, "Oh no, that's not true, because I can remove these and I can put these in here." And let me tell you, this bag isn't any bigger than any other carry-on bag that anyone else is traveling with. Okay, the beautiful part about the bag is that it's in a clamshell design. So now let's take a look at what's inside my Tortuga Setout. As you can see, it's quite full. And because I'm packing for multiple environments and climates, it was a little difficult to have to pack for this trip. As you know, I'm currently in Panama, and I have to travel up to JFK, then over to Stockholm, and I'm going back to the States for a little while, so I had to pack a variety of items, especially because I'll be in Maine, which is also a bit cool at night. Anyway, yada yada. Okay, so first up is this rather large item actually. It is a sweater, but I need it for warmth. And it's also really long, so I can wear it with leggings because it will cover my rear. Okay, so what's else in my Setout? I have a packing cube that has a little bag here that I got at a bikini shop in Colombia that is waterproof, so I can put all my dirty clothes in here, which is awesome. I have a swimsuit, I have underwear, bras, a couple of scarves, and this is like, it also has my pajamas. So that's one. What do you think, Webby? Then I have my toothbrush case. I have another compartment. This is all of my bottoms. So I've got some travel pants, a couple skirts, a couple dresses. Then in here I have all of my tops. So I have 2 white t-shirts, a black t-shirt, a gray t-shirt, and I have 3 tank tops and some long sleeve button downs and a long sleeve shirt and a nice blouse. And these packing cubes were really cheap. I got them at like just a regular pharmacy. And then I have my shoes. I have 3 pairs of shoes in here actually. And just to show you what I'm bringing. So inside of my shoe case, I have a pair of flip-flops. I have a pair of slippers, and I have a pair of sandals, and I also have a nicer pair of kind of suede, really nice for going out shoes. Additionally, I have a makeup case. That's it. That's all I'm bringing. And I have a small crossbody purse in addition to an RFID purse in there to protect my credit cards. Over on the left side of the bag, I have one sweatshirt and I have one scarf. So all of this fit inside of my set out, which is fantastic. And when I weighed the bag, it was at 12 kilograms. Usually the maximum weight for a maximum legal carry-on is 10 kilograms, so I may have to remove a couple of shirts, but otherwise I'm feeling pretty good about this packing job. So let's put it all back in the bag. I put my shoes in, I put in my large cube, I put in my smaller cube, I put in my makeup, I think I'll put my toothbrush on the side here. And I put in another small cube. And finally my purse. And we're back to where we started. And let's not forget the behemoth sweater, because I know coming from Panama, I'm going to be freezing in Scandinavia. So there you have it. The other thing about this bag, which I forgot, which this water bottle hanging out here is reminding me of, is there is this really large pocket on the side of the bag for water bottles. For me, it's really important as a tourist and a traveler to always carry a reusable water bottle. I think it's really important to remind ourselves that there are other options besides bottled water, and that it's important to bring a flask with you wherever you go to avoid the use of single-use plastics. Okay, so at this point you're probably thinking, well, that's great, but what about all of your toiletries? Where the heck are those? Well, so I decided I like to travel with my toiletries next to me and in the personal bag that I'll be bringing under my seat. And that's because it's annoying to have to, I don't want to have to open this bag at TSA, although even though I always have TSA pre-check because of global entry. Either way, just, I don't know, I never know what's going to happen, so I've decided to keep those items in this bag. So let's tour the bag. First of all, the design of the bag is awesome, and it fits with a lot of different outfits that I tend to wear. And the color, this sort of, it's like a brown purple. I guess some people would say it's mauve. I really don't like that word, but if you had to call it a color, I guess you'd call it mauve. So the bag is just, it's a great design. First of all, it has top handles for a backpack. And then on the other side, you can hide the straps inside of this little area here, which I love that you can take these out if you had to put it on your back. But that, you know, if I'm carrying a backpack with me, I'm not going to want to have these straps hanging around, and I am going to want to have a top handle to carry it like a purse, which I just think is awesome. Also, on the side here, it has a hook, so that if you want to hook the bag to something while, I don't know, you're doing something in the park, I don't know, don't quote me on that, whatever, that you could. So there's this little switch, so there's a little switch down here, that's locked, unlocked, then you can push this down and slip that right off and wrap it around a tree or whatever, and then you can hook it back. So this is the bag from the back. I feel like a lot of people might be like, well, why didn't they hide the straps? Whatever. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter to me. I still think it's a nice design, and if you're super OCD and that bothers you, then you need to find another bag, but it is a great bag. Okay, back to the front. So, back to the front, that doesn't make sense. All right, so back to the front. This zipper thing has a little compartment down here, so if thieves come along, it would be a little bit difficult for them to get at the zipper because they'd have to kind of fumble with this. Anyway, you can pull this out, go across, and inside here you can see I have my wallet, my sunglasses, my folding Ray-Bans. These are my pride and joy If you don't have a pair of folding Ray-Bans and you're a traveler, I mean, what's become of life? I don't know. Honestly, it's my most prized possession. All right, we zip that up. Now, what is this doohickey here at the top? You see it says Pacsafe, blah, blah, blah. Well, what that is, you see, is a way for thieves not to be able to get in. I mean, you cannot get into this bag. You have to slide this out in order to release the zippers. Also, the zippers are clipped together. Yeah, Pacsafe, super smart. And so you have to actually slide these things. Oh my gosh, see, it's even hard. No, it's not that hard. You have to slide these things in order to open them. Additionally, just for even more safety, they have a snap closure at the top. Unsnap that, and then you can bring it down. And so what I also like about the bag is that it has a metal frame at the top. And when you go online, you actually don't know that it's a metal frame. It's actually a metal frame here at the top. Now, I'm going to Sweden and I have some friends there, and I know it's very important to bring gifts. So I have some delicious coffee from Finca dos Jefes in Boquete, Panamá. It's up in the highlands, and if you ever come to Panama, you should definitely go there because this is organic, naturally sun-dried coffee in alliance with the phases of the moon, and it is awesome. But I digress. So you're asking me, where's the rest of your crap? Okay, this has my jewelry in it. I have my Canon ready to take pictures at the fjords in Norway. I have all of my gadgets and cords and everything in this bag. I have all my toiletries in here, guys. Woohoo! Look at that. All of my toiletries fit inside of here. And I also have an extra purse and just some other things for the plane, like tissues and my EpiPens. I'm allergic to spiders and I live in the tropics. It's really terrible. I also have a book on Scandinavia, which I might just leave at home because it's dead weight, maybe. I mean, I love maps and stuff, and I don't have to rely on my phone so much if I have the book, but it's a little bit weighty. And then I'm going to try, okay, people? I'm going to try. Fast talk Swedish. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, that's what's in my carry-on, and there you have that. All right, and just so you can see how well the bag goes with the color palette, so this I would say is definitely a blush rose, and that is mauve. Man, I hate that word. But yeah, that's what it is, and it definitely matches everything here, which is great. So the final step is to test the weight of the bag. I have not removed anything, but I just want to show to you how much all of that weighs. And we're at 12 kilos. So clearly we're not impressed with my packing techniques. I'm gonna have to go back through and remove about 2 kilos, which is like 4 pounds. So that's that, but the good news is I have the tools I need in order to succeed, and I will do it. And thank you for watching this. I hope it's been helpful. And yeah, maybe I'll have to remove that large sweater, but I think I'm gonna be absolutely freezing. Right, Goof? Because it's like 100 degrees out here right now. Okay, not impressed. Safe travels, bye. All right, friends, moment of truth. I had to take some items out because I knew I was overweight at 12.85 kilos. I've taken out some shirts, some scarves, some underwear, stuff I don't think I actually really need. And so here's the ultimate test. 10.95. All right, so I took out about 2 kilos. That's good enough for me. If an agent says I still need to take something out, I will. But I think that's pretty good. For 3.5 weeks of travel, plus going to multiple different climates, we got this. Let's go, baby. Bye, everybody.